What's up, YouTubers? Or YouTube followers, I guess. It's been a couple days. I helped out a buddy, Trash Man Dan, local kid, good kid. Grew up with him. Do a house clean out. Actually, for one of my sister's childhood best friends, which was funny, for one of her parents. So they're getting ready to sell the house. So one of my buddies, Trash Man Dan, he does local trash clean outs, and well, he travels to do house clean outs with dumpster services, and then he does in-town pickup for some of the residents in town, like 51 actually, 51 residents. So pretty good gig he's got. He's been doing it for years. I hate to say the best in the biz, but he's pretty good in the biz of doing that. We are off to pick up Tony, who I haven't seen since, actually I saw him yesterday with Trash Man Dan driving around, but haven't seen him or worked with him since the last snow event. And the farm is still pretty buried with snow. Yeah, that's our front walkway. Just skid the whole thing off. But we're gonna, I'm gonna go grab Tony, buy him some lunch in exchange for helping clean out. We got some work to do on both trucks to hopefully get to the farm show this Saturday. Hopefully I get some videos uploaded before that for you guys. Getting in the swing of everything. Not quite like my brother yet, being able to pump out a video every day, but part of it's that I don't have the best studio setup. But here we go. Well, people out cross-country skiing. It's 28 degrees right now, so it's not a terrible day to be out on the cross-country skis if you're into that type of activity. Myself is not, but all right, we'll catch back once you get Tony. We got Tony driving the pickup truck. Man, we got all the rigs out here today. Yeah. Got the guys from the prison. They're getting some food for their beef cows. Come on, girl. Hit her with the glow plugs. Oh, yep. Let's take a look at this load. That's the good stuff. That's the waste product from, I forget exactly who he squeezes cider for. At one point I believe it was Down East. And maybe Citizens? I forget exactly. I should really go in there one day and talk to the owner and see what he's saying. But pretty much, yeah, this is all the solids left over from squeezing the apple, so. The apple pumice. Oh man. So we'll bring this back to the farm. I think we're gonna stop for lunch actually. Get this back to the farm. Probably dump it. Probably end up bringing this back actually later today. Leave it here since I got Tony to give me a hand. Tony's videotaping me. All right. And we're dumping. Most of it came out. Still got a little stuck up there. We're gonna leave the body up till the end of the night when I'll probably bring it back there. Another option is, actually this doesn't fit in the barn. Almost fits, but not quite. So we're gonna hop in the loader and the skid and try to scrape some of this up. See how that goes. Now that the sun's out, we got some water. So it's melting a little bit. Up in the 908. Oh, yep. Seat's blowing out because these new cats, they, well, they can't quite figure out how to get the electricals, the wiring to not just completely break apart on these new cats, I guess. We've had the cat guys come out. We had the other cat guy come out. We've tried to replace it. Not sure what's behind the seat. Maybe nothing, maybe it's just sitting on the ground. I don't know. But it'd take a lot for me to buy a brand new cat. I mean, pretty much anything brand new. They all have their issues eventually. They're all nice in the beginning, but I mean, this thing, 8,000 hours, almost 9,000 hours on it. You know, we're lucky to have it on the farm. A lot of farmers don't have loaders, but man, the old 924F, way better machine than this thing, that's for sure. Well, we decided we're gonna put the pickup truck in with the cows in the barn. So hopefully it should warm up a little bit. Finally clean it off. The doors are open and the curtains, top curtains open, but definitely gonna help thaw off a little bit. This tongue cover's iced over hard, and I gotta still unload all the tools from Maryland. Overall cleaned up pretty good. For what it is, it cleaned up pretty good. But it's gonna freeze all over and it's gonna be a slick nightmare again. But hopefully after a couple frost thaws, we don't have all these puddles everywhere. Clean her up. If we get some warm weather, we need a long stretch of warm weather to really get anything other than ice just keep on coming back. But got out back pretty cleared up. Was gonna hop on the dozer for a minute, but figured I'll just let her stay hibernated for now. She's a good girl, but still no reason to start her just for a quick sec. And my tent, well, the wind took a beating on her, and honestly that chunk of snow right above the hood isn't exactly ideal placement either, so maybe we'll pull her out. Huh. Yeah, it was bound to happen. It was already ripping some, but we're just gonna let her roll into the spring, and then once we're back busy again and spending some time in here on rain days, then we'll probably focus on undoing this. There's a little bit of work that goes under it to get it all over, and I only help my brother briefly with it, so it'll be kind of learning for me. But yeah, that's a shame. It's really the wind that took it. It wasn't really snow. Snow's actually helping it not get torn more, is my thought. And of course, battery isn't quite happy. It has been sitting for like 3 weeks, I think. Yes, it doesn't plow snow. This year I'm regretting that it doesn't have a snow plow on it. Pretty much every night that I see people hauling snow, especially, I wish I had some big accounts. Never got into it for many different reasons, but this year, after seeing what it could have been, kind of kicking myself. We'll spend early spring trying to decide if we want to do it or not. I don't. There we go. We'll decide. I don't know. You can make it or it can break. It's not what it used to be, but this year there's some people making some money this year, that's for sure. And yeah, I know this probably isn't supposed to jump 6.6 liters, but that little bit that it helps does do it, and I haven't fried it yet, and I've had 2 of them since I've had both trucks. Granted, they don't die that often, but still. We're gonna try to dig out the apple pummus with the 303, do what we can. Otherwise, it might just keep getting frozen in it, and you know, there's a decent amount in there that I think it's worth scraping. That's also if we get this Mini over there with no issue. What a shame. What a shame. problem is the it would involve me backing up and pulling forwards a bunch of time because this is a long, it's on a short stick Mini. It's like a normal cat Mini, but I guess now, well, they make ones that are shorter stick. Like if you get a tilt rotator on a Mini, you really want it to be the shorter stick length. And the angle that was at, I was like hitting the tailgate, and we're kind of in a time crunch to get out of here, get that back tablet pummus. So scraped out enough to try it. You don't know unless you try it. And now you gotta live your life around here. All right, so what I'm actually doing, I know it's dark in here. We don't have any power in this old barn. Or we don't have any lights, I should say. And for some reason, well, it's been cold, so all my Milwaukee batteries are frozen over. But what I'm actually doing is I'm gonna be taking apart some old pen walls, I guess, pen piping, and we're gonna reuse the bracket in the new barn, as we call it. We consider this the old barn, which now we still store stuff in, no livestock, but store feed and anything that really needs to stay out of the weather. So actually there's a decent amount of stuff in here that's super useful, and it's a historic building, so that's why I'll never be taken down. It needs a little love, but we can't do everything that we wish we could with the barn just because of how it's set up being historic. So we're just gonna kind of get after these brackets. I think I need to take 11 of these off. So just hopefully just this one thing, leave this one standing up, take them all off, and then I'm gonna go to the new barn and do one, see how it looks, and then go to the shop and just pump them all out, cut them to length, bolt them all up as much as I can. So then when we go to the new barn, all I need is someone to help me hold them up, and I can zing them on with the impact gun. We ended up actually getting these brackets, and this is the way that we're going to run. Before I had them both like this. It's a little longer, and I don't quite love them like that. I think this is the way that we want to go, up and right, up and down. So I'm going to mark them all up and then cut 11 of these, and we will see if I actually end up getting them on tonight. And maybe or getting the top ones cut too. We'll see how long it takes to get everything precise. What are you thinking about? You look like you're thinking about something that you shouldn't be thinking about. Yeah. And you look like you know that she's thinking about something that she shouldn't be thinking about. Like, what are you planning on doing? You planning on going out on pasture with snow on the ground? Because you ain't gonna like it out there. Wait till the spring. So I'm checking out my mock-up that I got. That's it. We're reusing all these pipes. After, I'm going to take the grinder. Once we get them all ground up, I'm going to take the grinder, clean these all up as a whole. Once they're fixed, make sure there's no sharp edges to do any damage to the ladies. But that's pretty perfect. I think that height we're going to go with, because this is, imagine this being switched out for water. This is for air. We're gonna switch it out. We're now running a water line, so in the summer we can actually miss the cows. And we're back. Dead battery. We're still struggling with keeping the batteries charged on this thing. What? It just said it was at 90. What is that? 91. It's the memory card. Learning. All right. Here's all of our brackets that we took off. I don't know if I showed it. So we got 22 brackets. So we're gonna have 11 pipes standing upright. We're doing the plows, chisel plows, harrows, and everything. Where's the one? Oh, I took it apart. But yeah, this is what I'm working on, getting this stood upright, just like this. And then we got an L bracket, 2 hose clamps, and then another hose clamp that goes on top of it, so we can mount our pipe to it. So I'm gonna get cutting everything to the next round of pipes. 18 inches long is what I'm gonna get it to. I'm probably gonna mount them in the barn. Maybe not today, but next thing on the list for this project, I'm gonna mount them, get them all, probably set up the laser, the line laser, whatever. I don't know what you even call it. That carpentry stuff. What is it called? The Milwaukee laser. I don't know. It's just like a regular, well, it's like a marker laser. I'm gonna let it up. I'm gonna make it look money, and I'm gonna have to really make sure that everything's tight, because all it takes is the cows are messed up. I want the PVC looking real nice, so when people walk in the barn, there's a new pipe across the barn. It doesn't look out of place, really. It doesn't look weird. Try to keep everything nice and neat. Heck yeah, we got the cart out here. Honestly, it's the first time I ever brought a cart in the barn. I think like from the shop out here, because the driveway's never been smooth enough. But luckily it's paved now. It's been dirt for a while. So we were able to get a cart out here, which is wild. This is kind of looking like Union, baby. Union pipe fitters, how you doing? Local 12, plumbing and heating. But I think they're coming in to push the feed up. The cows push the feed out away from the bunk, and we feed a lot at once, so just because of logistics, keep them fed. So I think eventually I'm gonna have to move. They're gonna come push it up, but honestly it's kind of nice right now because I'll be able to have something to stand on. This should go interesting with the cows, trying to figure out what I'm doing. But I'm gonna put a bracket every 3 stalls up in the air. So let's see how it goes. Get anything done, you know? Got the first 3 out. Well, we got 6 on. We got 6 on. Super happy with how they are, but we're gonna actually have to lay a little bead down right here and probably right here just to hold the tube. Maybe down here, and down here. Or do we only need one of those? Just to stop it from spinning, because if you push on it hard enough, it does spin. But that's all I'm gonna do. The cows are all trying to eat, so we'll let them eat, and then probably first thing tomorrow morning when the guys are mixing feed, I will come out here and get the rest on. And I've been grinding the backside so it's all smooth, so I don't have any issues down the road. But it's kind of hard with them all wanting to eat, and also I don't want to be grinding with their food right up close to the feed bunk. So that's enough. We're gonna go drop the pummus truck off, get the pickup truck, and call it a day.